Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Bound Journals, and I have got here my Intentional Life yearly journal, and this is just where I'm recording my journaling responses to the Intentional Life course prompts, as well as recording the big moments and memories and milestones from this year. So every year I keep a yearly journal. I've done that ever since I discovered junk journals back in 2017. And so the first signature is all dedicated to the Intentional Life course and some other bits and pieces that happened during that first part of the year. And I've got photos in there, I've got ephemera, I've got the Beyond Blue mental health fundraiser represented there, Daphne's diary pieces, happy mails, scriptures, and just planning and dreaming for the year, and all sorts of fun stuff. Moving into the second signature, it's now going on to just recording more of my year and what I did. And that was the Alice in Wonderland party that I went to for a friend's birthday, and it was really fun. I was the Cheshire Cat, so I've got a picture of the Cheshire Cat there. And this was when I went to the Kitten Vintage shop in Mackay, and I did a shop tour of that. And this is some beautiful happy mail from Susan, absolutely beautiful. This is a short story that I wrote, a photo of my room at the moment. This was a photo walk. One of the prompts for the Intentional Life course was to go for a photo walk, so this was part of my photo walk photos. And I've still got to do that page, but here is where I'm up to, and this was documenting my holiday. That was where I was. So usually we go to Cairns, my sister and nephew and my mum and I go to Cairns every August. I'm doing that for the last few years, but this year my sister and nephew came to visit me in Bowen, and I stayed with them in a little holiday house type thing. And so I just did a map of the area, and I live here and had to go to the airport over here, which is about an hour away, to pick them up, and just documenting all the different things that we did. I showed a little holiday haul when I got back from that holiday, and this is now me using the pieces from that haul and just picking up, a magazine and business cards of places we went to. And here's another map of the place where we stayed. We stayed right there, unit number 8. And holiday food, I always love holiday food. It's a chance to get food that I wouldn't normally eat necessarily in the normal year, but just for that week, special foods and drink and all that kind of stuff. And different things that we picked up on our holiday. I got this $10 Lego kit. I was absolutely amazed when I saw this magical unicorn, rainbow unicorn. It totally reminded me of Beauty Sparkle, the unicorn that I imagined I had when I was a kid. I don't know, did everyone have imaginary friends? Well, I had an imaginary unicorn, I guess you could say. And I was a princess, and this was my unicorn, and she had a rainbow mane and tail. So when I saw the rainbow, I was like, oh my gosh, it's Beauty Sparkle. So that was my very first Lego kit I ever got. And more on that later. But just recording what we did each day. And look, Alice, Alice in Wonderland. So those are cards that you collect from the local grocery store here. And it's just chance what cards you get. And I was like, Alice, that works well. We took my cat, because where we were staying, it wasn't pet friendly. So we took my cat for a drive around town, a little tour of the area. And my cat came for a car ride, so that was really lovely. And then we went for a walk to the lookout at Horseshoe Bay, and I was doing a bit of a photo shoot because I'm gathering photos for the book that I'm working on this year, and I needed some more sort of action shots. Like most of my photos throughout my life tend to be, look at the camera, say cheese, those types of photos, and I really wanted to get some more back shots and action shots, sort of shots that represent the Willow Princess that I'm claiming at the moment. So tulle skirts and tiaras and ballet and all that kind of stuff. So we went to Airlie Beach one day and got some gelati and got sombreros and sushi, all different favourite foods of mine. And then over here, this was documenting a beach day. And again, lots of photos with my nephew and sister here, so just covering them up. So that's why there's all these little paper clips everywhere. And this is one of the pages from the Heidi book that I got from the Knop Shop during that time, during this holiday. And I just used this title page here because it had a bit of a rip, and I just love the florals here, and it's just beautiful, so beautiful. And then still representing the beach day, and these were some of my favorite photos for the photo shoot and that my nephew and sister took. And I love the ones with the skirt blowing in the wind and just a back shot looking at the water. And I use this one for the video thumbnail for my very first Willow Princess video when I took you on an ocean walk, and I definitely hope to do more of that. They're just really difficult videos to film when you're by yourself, as you can probably imagine. How to prop up the camera and get in the shot. And but I do hope to take you on more ocean walks with me and to share this beautiful place I live, and to help me actually enjoy it and not take it for granted. And the ocean is always a place that brings me calm and helps me to reflect, and so hopefully I can do more of those. We'll see how we go. But yeah, thank you so much for all of the wonderful comments on that video. Got lots of comments of people saying they really enjoyed seeing the ocean and going for a walk with me. So thank you so much for that. I do hope to do more. Over here, yeah, just doing a bit of, it was very difficult to find my balance because the sand was sinking beneath me, and of course the waves are coming in, the wind, and it was very difficult. I wasn't sure we were going to get there, but finally managed to balance long enough to take some photos. Fortunately, I didn't stretch beforehand or warm up beforehand, so that also was a bit of a struggle trying to get into the right positions, but I was pretty happy with these shots here and love those. Margot said she loved the ballet shot. I'm not sure if she meant that one or this one, but yeah, really fun. I love the beach background too, like so fun. Anyway, climbing rocks, and with my tiara, I wanted to get a few tiara shots, with the Willow Princess, and my nephew cut this magazine image out for his journal. Every year when we do our holiday, we journal together, or we both have a journal to document our trip. I didn't journal during the trip this time. I saved it all till I got back home, and I cut this picture out as well to remind me of him. And yeah, as soon as I got home, I sort of, after holidays and goodbyes, I'm not very good with goodbyes. In fact, I'm terrible at goodbyes. And it wasn't until I got home that it hit me, and I was very teary and sad, and that feeling. So I went back to the beach and got holiday food just to try and keep the holiday alive and not be so miserable at home by myself. And another thing I did that night after they left, was made my Lego unicorn. So that was a fun thing for me to do to help with that. So yeah, those are my pages for documenting the holiday, and I think I did almost like 10 pages, and I love that. Like, honestly, this could be its own little mini journal to document the trip, but I'm happy having it here in this journal because, like I said, this year is my year of smaller, simpler, slower. And for half of the year, I didn't leave the house pretty much. I didn't do anything. And so this journal was very, very blank. Hardly any pages were filled up. So this has helped me fill up these pages, and a good thing to document. And I was so excited to get so many photos, good photos for the book as well. And so, yeah, that was really fun. I love this one. My sister took this one of me with the Marilyn Monroe skirt shot. It was so windy. My goodness, so windy. I hope to film this walk actually. This is a different lookout. So there's a few different lookouts. There's about 4 on this one walk. So I've already shared with you on the first Willow Princess video one of the lookouts. So there's 3 others, and I want to do a walk to each of them. So hopefully I can film that. Also got to work out the best time when there's no one else around, and all that kind of stuff. But we'll work that out, and also just take you to the beach. I'd love to just take you to the beach and sit on a rock, and I'll film the ocean and the waves, and just hearing the sound of the waves. It's just, I don't know, really relaxing and calming. It allows my mind to wander. It's often how I spend time connecting with myself again, just trying to figure out what is going on inside me. If I'm feeling anxious, it really helps to calm me and know what's happening, because one of the ways that I get calm from being anxious is to actually just identify what is actually happening inside me. And once I identify it, I'm okay again. And it's a great chance for me to talk to God and listen to him and just recharge my batteries, just take this time where I'm not being busy and doing all the time and feel like I always have to be creating every second, that I can just receive from God and the ocean and nature and the sights and the sounds. So I know a lot of you can relate, people who love nature and being in nature, and for those especially who don't have a beach near them, I am doing these videos, hopefully doing more videos like this for you guys, especially to give you the beach through your video, through the screen, and hope it's relaxing for you too at home. And if you have any video requests, feel free to let me know, and hope you enjoyed that look at my holiday pages, and hope it inspires you to document your own life, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys. Big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in July. I literally cannot do this without you, so it means the absolute world to me. If you would like to support me for the month of August, feel free to head on over to my Patreon. The link is down below in the description box, and that is where you get access to extra videos, the Make a Journal With Me series, and the sneak peeks to my journals and creations and first access for all of those, plus printables, every digital kit in my Etsy, and mail tiers, and lots of fun goodies over there. You are also welcome to donate through PayPal or buy me a coffee as a once-off thing anytime. Thank you so much for all of your support and for being here with me on this creative journey.